Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Figure I would do another quick video here for you. It's still Monday. We're still on the 30th of October 2023. It is raining outside, so I'm doing a video inside. So I wanted to talk to you today, and I think this is important too. To me, it's just as an important part of prepping as anything else. And we're going to talk about health, medications, those type of stuff. A lot of preppers that you see are not exactly skinny, right? I'm not exactly skinny. I don't claim to be skinny. I'm in pretty decent shape for my size, and I'm pretty active, so I think that makes a difference. When you are completely inactive and you're not doing any kind of physical activity at all, it's a whole different kettle of fish. Every year, especially in the Northeast, you have people will drop dead of heart attacks because of shoveling snow. It's one of the things that happens, and it happens consistently because inactivity for long periods of time, and then all of a sudden now you're exerting, your body's not used to it, causes too much stress on your heart, and then you're done. And that happens to a lot of middle-aged men. Well, again, if you stay active and you're staying busy, you might not be the skinniest thing in the world, but if you're working at things and doing things, it's going to make a difference when it comes to a time frame when you have to be more physically active. When SHTF happens, she's drying herself off on me is what she's doing, just so you know, because we were just outside. So she's drying herself off on me. When you're all of a sudden now going to have increased physical activity because to be able to survive, you're going to have to. Wood to gather, gathering water, getting water, doing the things that you need to do to make sure your home is secure, and you're protected, and, dealing with crops and harvesting, and just every aspect of it, there's a lot to it physically. And so you're going to need to have that adjustment period in that time frame. So just something to think about. If you can get yourself in a halfway decent shape, keep your weight within a range where it's manageable, that's not a bad thing to do. I'm off my peak weight. I still have a ways to go to where I want to be. It's going to take some time, and I realize that, but it's more activity, the better off you're going to be. So the other thing with that, so that's one aspect of it, is physical activity. The other aspect is your medications. Whatever medications you're on, whatever medications you're taking, a couple things you need to do ahead of time, preparedness-wise, okay? One, if you can stockpile medications, if you can somehow get a decent supply of medications ahead of time, that would be really prudent of you to do so, especially if it's life-saving medication. If you're going to live long-term, you're going to need to have different things that are going to help you to do that. The other aspect of that would be alternative medications, natural remedies, figuring out when you can't get your medication anymore, what can I use to be able to get the things that I need to be able to survive? If there's certain things that work, that you can get homeopathic type of medicine to do that, I would highly recommend being ready to use that alternative. Go ahead and use the medications now that you can use now. But the time to figure out what medications are going to work alternatively is not after SHTF happens. The time to figure that out is now, when you have time, when it's not life and death. Unfortunately, so many people will wait until it's life or death. They'll make every excuse in the world with priorities, what's important, what's not important, and they won't take care of the things that they need to take care of. It happens constantly, and it's not going to change. It's not something that's ever going to change. But make it a priority, especially if it's your life or your children's lives, or somebody that you care about, mom or dad or whoever the case may be, a loved one, your spouse. you know, those type of things. Do the research now, figure it out, and go, okay, I know we can use this, this, and this for that. We can use this and that for this. And, you know, it may not be as effective as, you know, modern medicine. Maybe it might be more effective or less effective. But if it's something that can help you, I think that that's important. There's going to be a lot of people that were insulin dependent diabetics because of obesity and stuff like that. Once the weight comes off, a lot of those medications that they were on will not be necessary anymore. We're all going to lose weight, folks, okay? That's the reality of it. When that time comes, there's no more of the treats and you know, fast food and easy, convenient meals and that type of stuff anymore. That stuff is all going to be out the window. So, you know, and again, your physical activity is going to go through the roof because you don't have any choice. And so those are things that you really need to plan for, to think about ahead of time. And again, making sure that, you know, like one of the things that I think is important is having over-the-counter meds. Being able to stockpile those things now while you can, to be able to use later on. There's obviously certain medication out there that, you know, will go bad over time. So, you know, you have to know, again, doing your research, figuring out what's going to work, what's not going to work, you know, because some medications will go bad and they'll kill you afterwards, after they've reached that level when they're no longer good. But if you can have things that you can utilize, like I'm a big advocate of Advil, okay? It's pretty much the only thing that I take. If I'm in discomfort or pain, I'll take a couple of Advil, and you know, those have a really decently long shelf life. So I'm stocked up pretty good on Advil, all right? I don't take any other medications, honestly. There's nothing else that I take. So I've been very, very fortunate in my life as far as not having to be on medication. So there's nothing that I take routinely. And you know, I might do some vitamin supplements. Now there's another thing that I think that is important to have too. We're going into the winter months now. A lot less sunshine, right? So your vitamin D3 supplement would be a really good thing, especially for the people that live in the Northeast, where we're getting ready to enter about 6 months of crappy weather and not a whole lot of sunshine. So I would encourage you folks to get on a regular daily regime of vitamin D3. That's going to help. It helps with promoting healing and all those type of things. So those are good things to have, you know, in stock. Have your vitamin C. That's going to help you as well. You can't overdose on vitamin C. So you take a 500 milligram tab a day, or if you're taking 1,000 milligrams, whatever you feel like you want to take, you're going to pee out the excess that you're not going to use. So that's not going to be an issue there. So anyway, I hope this helps. I hope this video makes you think. Plan accordingly. Be prepared as best as you can. I think these things are really, really important. So I just wanted to share this with you. I definitely like to hear your feedback on this, hear what you guys have to say. Again, just be smart and be ready. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. If you set realistic goals and then set about to making them happen, they will happen. Do not listen to negative people that tell you what you can't accomplish or what you can't do. They don't matter at all. They really don't. And they're going to try to keep you down because they're miserable and unhappy as well. So choose to be happy, choose to be successful, achieve your goals, whatever they may be, and you're going to be just fine. All right? Have a great day, everybody. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.
Okay, baby girl, watch out.